Hi, we are going to have a look at the configuration of an LDX application. Remember, there is a configuration for the code generator. We're not talking about that now. We're now talking about the configuration of the application that is created with LDX. So let's revisit the ext example, the extensions example, and I will do that very briefly here. We have a product type which is extended by the shirt type and the jeans type. Finally, we have a product container type containing products. So essentially that means that a container can either contain shirts, and or jeans. So let's have a look at the at an example instance document. We have a product container and it contains 2 shirts and 1 jeans. Okay, so now I want to have a look at the properties file, the default properties file. Here it is. What it basically says is that we want to send the product container element, we want to send it to the processor. So that is this element with everything in it. So let's do that. First I will build everything. Okay. Run default. So what does it do? It processes the product container with everything in it. A shirt and a jeans and another shirt, which is the exact same thing as that we are seeing here as the input. Now we're going to change all that. We are going to process it with a different configuration. So let's look at this one here. I want to process all minus the shirts. All minus shirts. Okay, so I do that. Shirts. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so now what we see is, well, it does process the product container with the jeans in there. No shirts. Okay. Let's now do something different. We process the product container. We detach with everything in it except the shirts, because we detach them from the container, and we process the shirts separately. All shirts separate. So what do we get? We get here a shirt and another shirt, and we get a product container containing jeans, exactly as described here. Good. Okay, so well, that's basically it, and it's an interesting property because it lets you influence how your application is handling containers, which can be essential if you have very large containers. We will be looking at an example of that later in the SEPA section. Thank you for now.